vanilla. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it home. Oh, I just got the record. But then I was like, everybody was opening it. They were so excited. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna open. But then I folded it. So I still have like maybe one drop.
Yeah.
Okay, so not all of us have been to convention to experience the like surround sound, looking at the stage, all the feels, and seeing each new product get announced. Because it's a feeling, like it's a vibe. What can you guys share about when each new product was announced and like your feelings around it being actually there?
So I like that I had the opportunity, like the first year I went, we were in Salt Palace, right? Because we were on track B. This is the first year that we got to go to the arena, and that was my first experience in the arena. Both really good feels. I feel like it's the same thing, but yeah, I think like once they start announcing like, oh, are you excited? Like, especially when Emily opened with, oh, it doesn't just follow the sky. And then it starts coming down in parachutes, the deep blue stick, and it missed us completely. We saw it go behind us and in front, and we're over there like, come on. And I was just like, dang it. I was like, Britt, go jump up here. Go. We couldn't, but it's a real, like, I don't know how to describe it.
Black Friday, when you
I will
the
say
best
go on
deal.
Black Friday.
Okay, to my shopaholics out there, Black Friday deals on your favorite store and favorite product ever. That's what it's like. Like, that is what it's like. Add like the theatricalness of Super Bowl halftime show. That's literally what it's like. Best, Charity said it, the best buys ever. If you have like theatrics of like Lady Gaga falling from the ceiling of an arena, that's like the deep blue falling out of the sky. Okay, like it's like that intense. And then you have like people screaming left and right. People don't even know what it is. Then like they show videos, like snippets of it before they even like get to announce it, and you're like, what is it? What is it? I literally was texting my team the whole time because I was like, do you guys don't even know what this is? And then I'm trying to catch a deep blue stick, and Ash is like, hello, Brittany, you're like missing, what the hell is it? Like, hello. Yeah, it was like, it's just overwhelming and fun. And like, I feel like you're at Super Bowl halftime show, but like mixed with Black Friday. Like, I don't know how.
Yeah, or like I guess if you're in Hawaii and you've been to the Stan Sheriff during a sporting event, and they like, Britt, no, wait, I'm not done. No, like, and they shoot like cannon of shirts and things at you, and you're like trying to catch it, right? That's what I think it's like too. It's like you're trying to get all of the feels, and you do. You're literally yelling, right? They're shooting free shirts like coupons.
Right. So when the paddle cam comes on for those like games, for the volleyball games,
I feel like we're putting Ash into labor.
I know. She's like, what the heck are you guys talking about? It's like the paddle cam, you know?
Yes.
It's like that.
You want to be on that cam.
You want to get on the camera. It's like that. But there's no cameras pointing at you, and you just want
the product. Yeah. You're like, give it to me now. Like, tell it to me. And I secretly, low key, was hoping that they were gonna make every single product rain from the ceiling. But then not after it missed us completely. And I kid you not, there were people walking in the stairways handing out some, and I was like, oh look, they're passing it out to all of us, but they skipped our row completely again. And I was like, what in the world? Like, I was so mad.
So basically we all need to be there. And yes, every time I laugh, it triggers a contraction, you guys. I'm sure those of you who have been pregnant, you remember that. Like, every time you like move or sit down and then another contraction happens, it's kind of nuts. But okay, so everyone's having FOMO. So we're all going next year because we're gonna listen to the new products get launched in person. What about day 2, guys? Do you guys remember, or is it blurry? Does everyone remember? I'm like, what day was what? All I remember is so much good research and so much good advice from top leaders and so much good feels around co-impact sourcing and healing hands. And so my takeaways was really like this how much my heart has connected to doTERRA these last 4 years, but even more each time I attend convention. Anyone else want to share a takeaway or notes on day 2 or 3?
I'll go again. Pharmaceutical grade. I put it in the chat. Pharmaceutical grade. Guys, if you need to rewatch a session so you can talk more confidently about oils in your classes, watch day 2. That is like gonna change your mind on like how to talk about the science of the oils. For the first time ever, we can say that our oils are pharmaceutical grade, meaning it is consistent in its potency that we can now do clinical trials. That is huge. That is huge for like a product that isn't regulated and is highly adulterated on the market. To have a product that is so pure that you can make those kind of claims. Yes. Oh my God, Charity, the claims of Deep Blue. Yes. Oh my gosh. For the first time ever, we can say that. Y'all, if you were here last year during the pandemic at the beginning, when we all talked about On Guard, how many of you got like a text or message or DM or email from compliance saying, please take that down? Yeah, that was me. And then I was afraid to post about or talk about it in that way, right? Talk about how I like to kill germs. I literally had toothpaste and I was like, who wants a minty fresh breath that kills the germs and leaves your breath feeling minty fresh, right? They were like, please take that down. Now for the first time with the products we love, like lavender and Deep Blue, we can say those kind of claims that are associated with that product. So yes, that's a big win for us.
Anybody else? Takeaways on during your sessions or overall in general with convention? And we had a like a pre-party, like a kickoff party, and everyone wrote their intention in the chat. Did everyone reach their intention? Some of us were like, understand the new products really well. Some of us were like, just make sure that I get through the entire thing and watch the entire thing and complete it. Was everyone able to complete their intention? Yes. Okay. Awesome, Raymond. Shauna says, doTERRA is beyond amazing and the kind of company that we need more of in this world today. I feel like I've always thought doTERRA was such an amazing company. This convention was like next level, like everything from healing hands to contact sourcing to how they want to, get everything pharmaceutical grade and the amount of money that they spend to do now all these clinical trials that they're doing. I think it was 2 years ago, they announced that they're doing clinical trials with a cancer facility. So I'm sure those studies are going to come out eventually because they put like thousands of dollars into that. Shauna, this convention solidified the future, the legacy, and the commitment is beyond. Absolutely. Okay. So the convention kit was available and it came with 4 exclusive essential oils. 2 essential oils and 2 carrier oils. Unfortunately, it sold out in 2 days. I did not get a kit. I'm going to admit that. I was overthinking my strategy with volume and I missed the boat. So I know we all kind of freaked out a little bit. I know Britt and I kind of was having conversation and it was just like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we're going to enroll people. We're trying to sell this kit. We're trying to do all that. Know that doTERRA corporate absolutely took our feelings and thoughts into perspective for next year, because I truly don't think it's fair that those of you that were at convention didn't get your kit. Some people that had the virtual ticket, not everyone got a kit, and it was open to everyone. At the same time, it also just shows us that we need to be super on it, right? Like the people who got their kit, put it in the right place for volume, enrolled some people in the first day and told their team about the kit and got all their sales in, all the more power to them. So I think it was definitely a learning lesson for all. However, I always look at the positive, and I think that that's probably one of my strengths. And I want you guys to also kind of look at those things when you're feeling discouraged in your business, overwhelmed, or like, shoot, I missed out, or how could that happen to us, or I can't believe that sold out, right? There's always going to be a bright side. And so what I look at it is the opportunity of taking the time to educate our team, our customers, our prospects, our future builders on the new products. If we can enroll as many people as we can this month with a basic kit, educate them about the Abode product line, they'll be ready for that October 1st launch with an LRP order of at least 125 PV so they can get their free oil. So because it sold out, it kind of just gave us an opportunity to be like, okay, we're excited, but let's ground, let's get everyone with the basic kit. Let's educate our team. Let's find new builders. Let's launch new builders. And let's get us set up for Q4 of the year, October, November, December, and the best sales ever. Right? Awesome. Yay, Chris is going to share osmosis with me. Thanks, Krista. You're the best. Like, just like a little sample vial. I don't even, just like a little bit, like 10 drops. And I'll just like open the bottle and just smell it here and there, you know? Okay. She also said she related to several of the speaker stories and you were crying. Yeah. Convention does that too. And that's a good thing. If doTERRA is tugging on your heartstrings, that's a good thing. That means that we're more than ever connected to this company, to our purpose. I had a few builders, leaders text me their why. They figured out because of this convention. So I think if you guys don't know your why yet, as you're watching these sessions, kind of see what triggers you, you know, and what you can include in your why, or what you want to include in revamping your why. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, I know what I want to say now, because I was just like, Britt had it and I was like looking through my notes because like, wait, I labeled it each day and I was like thinking, wait, what is day 2? Because I got in that Wednesday morning and it was literally hit the ground running, boom, 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 until the next few days. So I'm like spaced. My body is still catching up. But it was, I think on that day 2, aside from that pharmaceutical grade, I did really like about the more in-depth of the nutrition line, because I do know, like, right, there's a lot of truth to like the fiber, the greens, proteins, everything. But I'm one of those, like, it takes me a little bit longer to understand the science of it all. And I loved when Kristen Pardue went through why the fiber, what does it really do for you? And because I needed that reiteration, and especially more for me, wanting to incorporate that into like my kids' things, getting things for them so that now as they go back to school, they have everything that their body needs to better equip them, especially in this time that they're going to school in person. So I loved her talk about the fiber, the protein, the greens. And then the speaker that made me cry was the Myra Powers. And when she, shared about her family life, right? Like the kind of mom she wanted to be. And that was, Alexis knew, because we were sitting in Miley's box. That was amazing. And it was something that I had been struggling with this year, with just the busyness of our schedule. And I think Alexis knew the moment that she started talking about that. She looked at me and I was like already bawling, because she was talking about, I don't have time to play with my kids. I don't have time to do this. And that's something that I had shared before. And I was like, you're trying to be this type of mom, but it's like, you're so focused on these things. And so I loved that she shared that, and being able to create the life she wanted, right, to be with for her kids, and how she wanted to be there for them. And that spoke to me. And what I want to attest to for Alexis, she spoke to like the other side of that. And we both got 2 totally different takeaways, but it was both impactful and powerful. And so I feel like when you're at convention, that's a huge thing too, because the 3 of us could be sitting in the same row and we each take away a different, totally different thing, but then we can share about that and kind of uplift each other. And so I loved, that was my favorite part about day 2.
I love that. And it also just kind of speaks on, like, we're all doTERRA wellness advocates, but how we do our business and how we show up in our business is going to be authentic to who we are and how we want to share, right? And so we could all be doTERRA wellness advocates, but we're all going to do education differently and talk and show how we use our oils differently, right? And I think those are the people that are going to be successful and also thrive, because you know yourself and who you are and how you want to show up in your community and how you want to share your products so well that that's what people want. They don't want you to just post what lavender is used for. They want to see how you specifically use lavender. And it's going to be different, how Britt uses lavender and how Kristen and how Alexis uses lavender. So definitely stay true to like who you are as wellness advocates and share that with others. So these products are all going to be available on October 1st. I would believe that because it's not a convention kit, this would be available on LRP. And so I think strategy wise, we can use this to strategize, making sure that we're reaching power of 3, 50, 250, 1500, whatever your goals are. And if you're not taking advantage of the compensation plan part of power of 3, you absolutely should, because what can $50 a month extra do for you? $250 is the next step. That's huge. What about $1,500 extra? So the good thing about LRP and then this being sold out is now then we can get people to order an LRP October 1st, in the month of October, and plan for our power of 3 structures. The limited items are also going to be available on October 1st, which is the sensitive skin carrier oil, the body carrier oil, and Huga. Yay! I was like training myself. Huga. Okay, it's not Hagi. Huga. And then osmanthus is the only thing that's not going to be available, but also available will be the abode accessories. Kristen shared that you already have yours, and they're cute and they're like good, and you're happy with them. Okay, good. I'm excited. I'm super excited. And yeah, so again, osmanthus won't be available. Anybody have any questions so far? Britt shared that these bottles are beautiful and like very well made and thick, so they don't break easily, which is nice.
It's a foam topper too. So this hand soap on the far left is actually foaming hand soap.
Oh my God, so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for all of us. I mean, if you guys didn't get the feeling that this is going to absolutely change your business, you gotta get that feeling. Like watch that first session again, and then watch the Terra talk for that day, because just speaking and teaching about abode, you're going to draw in so many customers and reignite so many customers that haven't ordered in a while. Because again, like our oils are unmatched. There's no other products out there that's natural with essential oils like ours. And just like the whole eco-friendly side of all these products and their refills and the beauty of and the aesthetic of the bottles. So it's huge. And then don't forget that it's made with oils that were researched to fight off those types of bacteria that are common in our households. So there aren't very many other natural products there's probably no other natural products that are effective in that way, right? Awesome. Okay. So if you didn't get your ticket, I don't know if everyone did, you can still get it. And you can watch these sessions till the 30th. Those of you who have your tickets, you can watch it till the 30th. And those Terra Talk Stage 2 is available. Just go to that website and you scroll all the way down and you'll see the on demand, and you can click on those links. So I have to watch that Stage 2 Terra Talks this week. Did everyone get what they wanted from the marketplace? I'm highlighting this because if you have customers, I would just share this with your customers, because we don't want to assume that, oh, they don't need the pilot, they're good, they already have one, right? Don't assume. A lot of people get really excited for diffusers, and to see the pilot diffuser always selling out, and now the pilot diffuser is here in 2 different colors, make sure you're letting our customers know that that's available right now. You guys are laughing at something, but I'm not going to look at the chat yet. So the pilot diffuser right now is available. Let your customers know. You want them to be using their oils, so you want them to be excited. And if they're diffusing their oils, they'll be using their oils a lot more and getting their experiences, and then be open to a lot more, or be ready to refill on their oils. Okay, so the pilot Comes in this really pretty blue and this pretty black. The marketplace.doterra.com. And you can also let them know it's an exclusive shop to convention that never, like, it's available only once a year. So they should absolutely go and check out the shop. Marketplace is available to everyone. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Kaylin, for sending a link. Okay. Awesome. So let's just talk about next year's convention really quick. September 14th through 17th, 2022. Early bird pricing right now is available till September 19th, which is Sunday. General admission $139. I believe it will go up to $189, which can be a really big difference in price because you're going to want to add on the campus tour. You're going to want to add on Healing Hands. You might add on Elena Brower yoga. And then you have the recognition gala ticket that's available now. So I highly recommend getting your ticket. Early bird pricing $139 with gala. Gala tickets sell out. So I don't recommend waiting. Track B Salt Palace is usually what we sign up for just because it starts at 9 a.m. The arena usually starts at like 7 a.m. session. So we usually do the later session. Plus they aren't as strict. You can bring in coffee and food. And it's like all flat. So it's just easier to kind of like be in and out and also sit with your team and get seats and use the bathroom and all those things. What else about Salt Palace? There's really good food. I usually get like a sushi roll thing. What was it? It's been too long. It's been like 3 years, but they have such good food. So I got a track B ticket and I hope that you guys will join me in track B. I'm like, I didn't even ask if everyone's getting track B. I just bought my ticket. So I'm hoping that you guys are all going.
I'm going track B.
Okay, good.
I can't do the early morning. Just so you know, like, yes, the Vivint Arena is amazing. However, you're on Hawaii time. So like waking up at 6 a.m. to then leave the hotel by 7 to get there and get your breakfast or get whatever you need by 8 and be ready for session at 9 is not the business. Like, you go to bed at 3 a.m., guys, just so you know.
Britt goes to bed at 3 a.m.
Well, if you room with me, you're going to bed at 3 a.m. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Alexis was tripping out with us. She's like, do you guys normally go to bed this time? I'm like, only in convention. And she's like, oh, I can't handle it. We're like, sorry. But Brit guys would stay up looking at reels, that's why.
No, soak it all in. Like, if you want to stay up till 3 a.m. telling a story at the lobby bar, do it, you know? But if you
Ash, was the gala always at the arena or was it at Palace?
It's always at Salt Palace. It was just at the arena this time, I think.
Okay. Okay. Because I wasn't sure about that. I was like, oh, I thought it was at Palace, but yeah.
Yeah, they did it different this year just because of COVID, I guess. But yeah, so is anyone on the fence about going to convention in person? Because this is absolutely where I want Britt and Kristen to share any other experiences or thoughts. And then anyone who's gone to convention before, Charity's gone, I've gone. Is that all from this group that's here? I think so.
So I'm definitely gonna go next year, and I'm gonna invite everybody, like everybody. Because even if like, so can non-customers go? Yeah, wow. It just looked like so much fun, and like everything was amazing. Like the general sessions and everything. I was so sad I didn't go. Like, I was like, oh my God, I missed out. Like, it was my first convention. So I had no idea what was gonna happen, but it was amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely going next year and I'm inviting everybody.
Yeah, so like they don't have to be a wellness advocate. And I think that's something that people are like, oh, I'm not a wellness advocate. Customers can go, new prospects can go, you can enroll when you're there, whatever. Absolutely bring as many people as you'd like. I know Charity's driving. Charity, do you want to share anything about convention and why people should actually go in person?
Oh my God, you cannot beat that in-person excitement and feeling. Like this past convention I watched virtually, and it was good virtually. I will have to say that. Like the energy that transpired through the screen was definitely very powerful. But can you imagine that being in person with, and I think after 18 months of this craziness, people are just really wanting connection and to be around like your people who are inspired. And if you've been kind of stuck in fear and in doubt and all that kind of stuff, like convention just, it recharges you, it inspires you. You fall in love with doTERRA like 1,000 times over, because you're just like, like everything is like, oh my God, like, oh my God. And then you also hear from the founders and their heart, their mission, and just really staying true, right? They were saying like, how do we still keep focused on having that, like a smaller business heart, right? Even though they're like a gigantic company now, but still staying very true to their mission and their purpose and everything that they do. But the energy, you can never ever replace that through a screen. And again, it's so unreal. They have so many hands-on things and just really cool things. And you're with your team, and you guys, right? Like you guys can do reels together and stay up till 3. Like you go drinking at the bar, and you have a good time. It's really like, I was telling Ash, like, oh man, I'm tired, but I was thinking if we're there in person, it's even worse. Like, but you're just basically running on adrenaline and fumes. But it is so worth it, And again, doTERRA was able to take that extra precaution to set everybody's mind at ease, right? By providing the test and totally optional, right? If you want to wear your mask or you don't. So, I mean, I think by this time next year, I would hope things are kind of just at, I don't know, kind of figured out maybe a little bit more, but I don't know. Yeah, in person, that's the way to go.
Thanks, Charity. Yeah, the last time I went was with Charity and Aiko and Kristen and Britt were there, and we had so much fun. Jalen was there. Did Joy come too? Joy and Jen. It was a good crew, and who knew that would be our last for a little while, right? Touching on the pandemic part, I think that everyone should make the best decision for your family. Absolutely. I'm really hoping we'll be in a better position next year. We never know because of all the different variants coming out. I went to Diamond Retreat in July. Charity was there, Britt was there, Giselle was there, Aiko was there. And we wore masks. We're the only ones wearing masks. There's no mask mandate in Utah. And we kept ourselves safe and comfortable with what we wanted to do, which I'm sure Kristen guys did. I know Kristen was wearing a mask when she walked on stage. She didn't mean to. But when you walk silver, you were still wearing your mask. You can keep yourself safe and go, do your mandates according to your comfortability level and still get such a great experience. Again, I'm really hoping that things are different because I will probably have to bring a baby. Shauna, you might have to too if you're still breastfeeding. But I'm gonna plan on going. If it so happens that we can't go, we can transfer our ticket to someone else. Okay, so I still recommend getting that ticket, that early bird ticket. Britt, Kristen, you have anything else to share as far as?
I have a question.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, can we smell like the Christmas stuff at the market?
I
Yeah.
think it's on display.
They had it at the marketplace this time, so you could smell the new formula of holiday joy that's coming out, which is really good, guys. Like, oh my God, it's so much better.
That's what I'm excited about too.
Yes, they haven't at this time. They had an all oil bar, so similar to how it was last time, Charity, where like it was just like every single oil that's available for all of our customers was there, so you can try it, smell it, see different combos. And they had the new formulas there too, including the limited edition items too. So yes, the holiday stuff is there. The only thing you couldn't test was the koala diffuser. They had testers of the body butter and the new holiday lotion and the beard oils, guys. Even if your other half doesn't have beard, there's other body parts. Just saying.
The beard oil. So I asked the guy at the counter. I was like, so my husband doesn't have a beard because I'm not a beard fan. I was like, I would like literally wax his face in his sleep if he had a beard. But I told him, can
Oh
we
my God,
like,
Aubrey's in here like getting her school stuff together. I was like, I have to turn the volume down.
and I was just like,
She's
can I
getting
like
up now
put
though,
it in
but
my hair? Yeah, so the guy, I was like, can I put it in my hair? Hi, Aubrey. Sorry, so sorry. Sorry, Maddie and Mia are right here. I was making dinner. I wasn't like microwaving dinner, guys. I actually made it earlier and I'm reading it. I was like, shoot, they're gonna think I'm microwaving my dinner.
There's no judgment.
But I made homemade cheeseburgers, by the way. I made it. So, but so yeah, like I told the guy the beer counter, beard. I'm looking at Charity. Beard. Because Alexis was asking for a pen, and I was like, well, I like the Midnight Forest scent, right? Like my bottle is all gone. Jesse didn't want to use his Midnight Forest, so I used it. And I was like, can I like rub it in my hair to like smooth serum, you know? Because you said beard. And he goes, yeah, but he's like, I wouldn't rub it on your roots because he's like, it'll make it look greasy. So I went through each one and was rubbing it like, he's like, do the ends. But he's like, you know, facial hair absorbs better. So like Britt said, there's more than one use for everything. But yes, the new Holiday Joy, I will admit, I was a huge fan of the old one. But Maddie, get out of the way. Sorry, they're like, who are you talking to now? Because they connected with Britt and Alexis on her trip. They didn't want to talk to me when it was FaceTime to connect with them. They were like, where's the other auntie? I'm like, fine, I'm not going to talk to you. But the new Holiday Joy, it has that vanilla. Yeah, Britt's laughing. I was like, fine, Britt, they're calling for you. The new Holiday Joy, the vanilla adds like, oh my gosh, just like this sweet, like how Emily Wright put it, euphoric. Like it's very, it's not as intense. I don't know how to describe it. It's like smooth. I guess that's what you would say is smooth. But yeah, I think, I don't know. Well, okay. Well, Ash's question was about, it's totally off topic. Ash's question was about like it's a pandemic and going to convention. I will share that like a week or so before, right, Ash, I was kind of getting pressure from family members because numbers were rising, right, to be in a more serious mode. They were like, should you really be going because you have a family at home? And I was like, you know, I think this could be huge for me. I was like, I made silver. I worked for this. I earned this. I'm gonna be safe, you know? And so I had to ask Ash, I was like, if you weren't pregnant and you were in my position, Maddie, would you go? And she gave me her input and then she's like, ultimately you need to do what's right for you and your family. And so, yes, I re-talked it over with my husband and my parents because they were the ones that were pushing like, you know, you have a family, but I'm like, yes, but I'm going to take every precaution. And even then some, everyone can take every single precaution, but you never know what's going to happen. And the key is, you know, do what's right for you, what you feel in your heart and your gut. And I honestly am so happy that I went. I'm sorry if it's loud, the kids are out now. But it was the best decision that I made for me and my family. And I gained so much from it. And I'm ready to hit the ground running. And I want to walk in school next year. So, yeah.
I'm so happy you went. I know sometimes I have to personally, I weigh out fear and is it worth it? You know, like if something happens, was it worth it that I went to something like this? Is it worth it to send my kids to school? Can we cut back on other things, right? So I think kind of just weighing out your options. And then obviously for Kristen, like it was absolutely worth it for her, especially because you're like, your whole life is the kids, which is amazing. But you know that you want to really progress your business, and like you really needed this to like boost you up a little bit too, right? So I'm really happy for you that you got that. Okay, so convention.doterra.com. You guys can get your tickets. It's only available again till Sunday. It won't be available again till usually April 1st with add-ons and hotel room blocks, but it gets a little nuts. So I wouldn't recommend waiting to do all that. I would get this first, then log in on April 1st, get your add-ons and get your room block, your hotel room. We absolutely connect, and then we all plan and we see who rooms up. So for those of you who get anxiety or you need to plan or you don't want to feel like you're going alone, just so you know, my first year I went alone, like had my own room, booked my flight the day before, and was like, this is my purpose. I need to get there as a new silver. And so you can do it alone, but you're not going to do it alone because we have this entire gold drop team. So silver and above, if you want to get to leadership retreat 2022, the dates and the place got released. Phoenix, Arizona, March 24th through 26th. You need to be a qualifying silver and above rank. This is an event that doTERRA puts on specifically for the business. Convention is about the product, the company, co-impact sourcing, healing hands, research. Leadership retreat is about business. Usually a lot of high-ranking leaders are speaking on what's working in their business, giving you great advice. You get to connect with other silver and above leaders. This is absolutely something that I highly recommend. I know Charity does as well. Who else has gone? I think it's just me, Charity, and Aiko that have ever gone because it shut down. Yeah, everything shut down. So leadership retreat, amazing. And you connect with a different group of people as well. Every trip is going to be very different, and connecting with people that are doing this business just like you is a big part of these in-person events. Investing in your business, and I know it's not cheap to have a flight, do your hotels. We do get a big discount, but investing is absolutely worth it. 5 years in, I've gone to every convention, every leadership retreat, and it is absolutely worth it. Okay. Any questions on this? Reach silver if you're not silver yet by like January. That's a good aim, but you should probably just aim for it in November. Yeah.
So just so everyone knows, because some of them are new on the call, you have to hit silver once or multiple times to be invited to this.
Thank you, Rip. Yes, so you have to hit silver and above. And
is it just once or multiple times?
Oh, I didn't know you were asking a question. Sorry, once.
Okay, got it.
Yep. Leadership and convention, you need to hit silver once. To be recognized as like a diamond and above, you have to hit it twice. Or if you want to walk at gala as a diamond, twice. If you want to be in the leadership retreat, leadership magazine, you have to hit diamond and above 3 times. So yeah, silver and above once, and then you get an invite, so you get to qualify. Registration opens on November 10th. Do I recommend aiming for silver in January? I recommend aiming for silver in November with BOGO, December with holiday, and 200 PV frankincense, and not waiting till that last minute. However, Kristen hit silver in January, so hitting silver in a month that's not a BOGO or not a big sales month is absolutely possible. Okay, tonight was our convention recap. Tomorrow, does everyone know about Founders 2.0 and really understand it and know what's happening in that? Some of you are nodding because you guys are going for Founders, but this opportunity, Founders Opportunity Call with Miley tomorrow is going to be huge. I asked her to do this for our team, and she graciously said yes. She offered. But we're so fortunate that someone besides me can share with you an opportunity like this. She has 3 founders on her team. There's only 12 founders right now, and 3 of them are in Hawaii on Miley's team. So she's going to share with us the opportunity of what Founders 2.0 can really mean. It's been running for over a year, but I don't think everyone really truly understands what this could do for your business. even if you don't go for founders, even if you don't make founders, the actions that you take running for founders or doing, trying to run with everyone else who's running is going to ultimately grow your business. And if you've been really needing some accountability and some motivation, this is something that you should absolutely do and go for. Otherwise, if you're on that, I want to be a founder because I want to have a legacy, I want to get that extra bonus every year for the rest of my life, think about how big that can be for your family in your future and the legacy that you leave behind. Miley is going to present that to us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Hawaii time in my Zoom room. I know, Ramanita, it's super late for you. I'm going to record it and you can share it with any builder prospects, your whole team, whatever you want to share it with. So everyone else, I am going to record that and you can share that with future builders, current leaders, current shares, and current customers. Because like you've seen, Miley's 3 founders on her team were not even enrolled before this started. So Malia has hit it in 6.5 months. Leo and Lavena in about a year. So this is something that is open to all, whether you've been here for a while or you're a brand new person. And if you're not going for founders, maybe one of your builders or one of your leaders or a brand new builder prospect will want to. So don't take that off the table for you or anyone else. Okay? Awesome. Ramanita, convention really taught you what legacy means. Yeah, awesome. Okay, anybody else have any last notes? That's kind of it. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 in the same Zoom room. Thank you to all of you who shared. Thank you to all of you who came. Thank you to all of you who showed your face. Love it. Okay. I always forget to take pictures. So I'm going to take a picture. Okay, ready? Cheese. Yay. Thanks, you guys. Have a good night. Yeah, we'll see. So far, I'm not in labor. Bye, you guys.